reason why I made that last video is because everything that we know is about this world that we know is about to change, right? It's about to be a whole lot of different activities going on, different beings appearing, people uh, being exposed to who they are, right? Like nothing's gonna be hidden anymore. So I made that video about AI to the open-minded people, like the people that's open-minded that should be able to see beyond the veil, because most of us that's spiritually inclined, spiritually enlightened, right? We can see beyond the veil, but those that can't see beyond the veil, I'm here to assist you with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're about to see a lot of things change. I know the Bible says if you enter the Bible and the Bible says nothing new is under the sun, well, that is going to be an incorrect. That's going to be an incorrect answer because there's a lot of things that's going to be new under the sun that we were totally unaware of. Totally unaware. Like the trees, the grass, the soil, like everything is about to change. It's going to change for the betterment of of the whole world, of the entire planet. It's going to change for the betterment of the entire planet. So, being that it's going to change for that, you got to be in line for that. You got to be in line to see that change. You got to be in alignment to see that change. So, I mean, if you got to go hug your tree, you know what I mean, go walk barefooted on the grass, go ground yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to tighten up your alignment with the whole universe, with the entire universe, because it ain't just the alignment of of yourself, right? Aligning yourself with whatever morals and values and principles that you have yourself, but you gotta align yourself with the entire universe. That's the animals, the birds, the trees, the grass, the ground, the land. Like you gotta be in alignment with everything. You gotta be in alignment with everything, because if you ain't in alignment with everything, I'm not saying that you're gonna fall behind or you won't reap the benefits that are to come, but you will most likely be last to reap the benefits. But I mean, it's not about being first or last. It's about being in alignment. So that's neither here nor there. It's just basically about aligning yourself with it, with the change, because it's a change that's approaching. It's a change that's approaching, and it's approaching fast, right? So while it's approaching like it's approaching, everybody has time to align themselves. Like there's no specific time to align yourself properly. I mean, although there's flashes, there's gonna be the solar flashes coming, right? And everything that's coming with that is gonna be appropriately. It's gonna be appropriately designed for you to be in alignment with it. But I mean, however, it's some work you got to do. We all got to do it. It ain't gonna just happen to you. Like you got to eat healthier. You got to get off the meats. You got to stop. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat plant-based food. Not, and I ain't just saying go buy plant-based food. You got to go. You got to really eat like green stuff. You understand? Like lettuce, broccoli, um, string beans, green peas. Like you gotta green out your diet. Got to be greened out. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat fiber. You need fiber. You need all of those things. You know what I'm saying, to really align yourself with the change, because when it does hit, and it is when it start hitting, the body will not be able to fully. Uh, your body will not fully be able to withstand the upgrades that it's going to get because you're not eating healthy enough, right? So, you got to change your diet. And by changing your diet, you got to change your mind, all of that. Your mind definitely got to be changed. You definitely got to learn how to change your mind. Your mind, the way you think is the greatest part of this. It's changing the way you think. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on a journey. I'm on a journey of excluding, bettering my diet, my eating habits. You know what I mean? I gotta better my eating habits because you eat what you're used to. You know what I mean? If you're used to eating certain things, you're not gonna eat it because it's not because you're not gonna eat it. It's just because you're not used to eating it. You don't know the value of it or the the potential goodness of it that would lead to better health along the lines, right, Bob? Along the lines of living. You gotta eat to live. You don't live to eat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta reverse that. You gotta start eating to live, not living to eat. You know what I'm saying? So the better your appetite is, the better things that you eat, that you put in your body, the healthier your body becomes, the longevity your body becomes, the longer your life will become. So that's basically uh, why I made that last video about AI, because it's a lot of things that's headed our way that we don't see coming. We really don't see coming, but I see it coming because I know it's coming because you know I already knew like it was mermaids and giants and all those type of things. Like those things been living on this planet. They just been hidden from us for us not to see it, because when we see it, it's gonna cause hysteria, because by us living around here all our lives, living on this planet all our lives, and not having seen any of these things, when we do happen to see them, it's gonna be like people gonna panic. A lot of people gonna be panicking. They're not gonna be able to handle it. They're gonna be like, it's a giant. It's a mermaid. It's a Bigfoot. They're gonna just be tripping. And the animals ain't here for that, to cause no harm. They're here to try to, the aliens or whatever you want to call them. They're not here to cause pandemonium. They're here to try to live in harmony with us, because we all once lived in harmony together until you know things got discombobulated, and the alpha draconians took over. The alpha draconians took over this planet. So once they took over this planet, they dropped the veil over everything. So they still had things moving in motion, but we couldn't see it. We could not see the things that they had moving in motion. So these things the veil is lifted and it's almost up. So we're gonna be able to see all these creatures, all these beings, all these mystical creatures that we know of. We're gonna be able to see them for sure now, and make sure that we don't align ourselves with them, but we gonna intermingle with them, because it's all for the betterment of humanity, and you know humanity and those that's not human. You know what I'm saying? Humanity, non-human, and human beings. So that time is coming. That time is approaching. That time is approaching. So it's all about aligning with all of that. We got to align with all of that to be on the correct page. We got to align with all of that. Everything that I just spoke on has to be in alignment with that. So yeah, collective. I just want to elaborate on that and put you deep. Put you deep. I say to the collective, and love, peace, love, life, prosperity, patience. You know what I'm saying? And togetherness, unity. I say to the collective, I say.